how about you said you got a demo of that thing where you could connect surround speakers over your power lines?
That worked.
You had a little funny story about that or something?
Oh yeah. So you know me. Where's my? Oh, I had a casualty. My bag, my satchel broke Friday morning. That has all my cameras and everything. And in one of the pockets, I brought 5 USB sticks. 5. And they have my newest Atmos mixes. If you're one of my patrons, you have it already. I haven't released it publicly yet. And it has the new Atmos. It's got like 3 Atmos mixes on there in MP4 format. And then it also has a call out for 7.1.4. And so this thing that they're doing is actually pretty awesome. Like if you didn't want to deal, if you just wanted a TV and you wanted a 5.1 or a 7.1 or 5.1.2 with their system, you could run it with whatever speakers you have. Right?
It's amplifiers though, right?
It's essentially a module that plugs into the power. And then at the other end of that are speaker line level connectors to plug into the speaker. Right? And so you use any of the speakers you have to plug in the module to that, and then plug in the module into power. And then it looks for the left speaker, the right speaker, and it has like a receiver that can just plug in eARC to your TV. So you can get rid of the sound bar, or you can get rid of the AV receiver, and you run the sound through the power line. Now,
so what is the power line carrying? Is it carrying just the signal? Is it carrying actual like power for each passive speaker?
Well, it is. It's doing both. It's doing both, right? It's the signal and the power, because there's no signal coming, like plugging into anything, and through their like little now this is still B2B only. This is not for consumers just yet. It's rather expensive, I'd say, right? But man, wiring up my rear heights is a pain in the ass. Wiring up any heights is a pain in the ass.
Oh, yeah.
What I had to do was, plug in at the bottom of the stand and then run a cable up. Whew, easy peasy. So their main system is 8 channels, 7.1 or 5.1 if you want to do that, or 5.1.2. Now, they have another version where you can just add on to your existing AVR, where you get the RCAs, right? Let's say you just wanted to use this for your heights. You get their system, you go RCAs from your AVR into the RCA inputs of the device, and then you just plug in your speakers to the little modules where the speaker wire just goes to it goes speaker wire, module, power. That's it. And then it'll find your speakers that are connected to the, RCA outs on the receiver, and you won't have to, cable up. And if you're doing big monstrous home theater, that could be super useful. You'll probably spend more money in cable than you will on these modules. So it was like $800 for the receiver and $300 for each module. So that's what I'm saying. It's not cheap. Okay. Right?
So,
but,
how powerful are the amps in those modules?
That I don't know. They're gonna be at CEDIA. They might go to Exponent. I don't know, but okay. I can get CEO's information. You guys going to NAMM? I'm signed up.
Okay,
I'm signed. Are you going?
Should I go? I don't know. Maybe.
They said that they're still on with all the fire stuff happening. They're still on, and they're monitoring. I keep getting their emails about their monitoring stuff like that.
Okay.
Here's the funny story that I think Joe was wanting me to tell.
Oh, okay.
They had an Atmos setup, and I saw that they had a Blu-ray player. I'm like, hey, can you play my Atmos mix? I see you have a Blu-ray player, and so they played it. First of all, they had the front stage up on the ceiling, which was not that great, and then they had a screen, and the front stage was above the screen. And then they had speakers on the floor, all using their little technology. And then I'm listening to the song and I'm like, something's not right here. Here, bounce out of this. Here, I got the remote from the guy because it was a Sony Blu-ray player, and I went and played the call outs. Front left came out of the front right. Center came out of the front left. The only thing they had correct were the side surrounds, the rear surrounds, and the heights. But the whole front stage was totally wrong. CEO's like, and my brother was there this whole time, and he's like, I'm like, oh, this is all messed up. And the CEO's like, that's their fault. I got it.
Oh man, that's hilarious. I thought that was hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Like you know how much these guys pay for CES, right?
Yeah.
And they were on the show floor. Yeah.
They're huge money.
Mm-hmm.
Huge money. And then like you go and do a demo and your speakers are all. You need the spatial audio calibration toolkit. Make sure to check out our audio-only version of the podcast at anchor.fm/Daily Hi-Fi, or just go to your favorite podcasting service and search for Daily Hi-Fi.